Attention, Browns fans. One of the most controversial and unexpected decisions of this offseason just happened behind the scenes of the franchise. A player who was off the draft projections now has a chance to prove his worth, after a heavy episode that moved not only the courts but also rival fans' comments. The way the Cleveland Browns are handling this situation could set the tone for the upcoming season and how the team is seen on and off the field. Welcome. Show your support for the Browns by reaching 100 likes on today's video. The main character in this news is Isaiah Bond, former Texas wide receiver, who after going undrafted due to a legal controversy, has now signed with the Cleveland Browns as an undrafted free agent. Bond's legal situation was uncertain since April, when he was accused of sexual assault, but recently, a grand jury in Collin County, Texas, decided not to proceed with the case against him. This decision was crucial and opened the way for Bond to continue his NFL career. The impact of this resolution behind the scenes and on the player's image will be closely watched by everyone. Isaiah Bond, despite his delicate situation, carries a promising record within college football. In 2024, while playing for Texas, he had a solid season, with 34 catches, 540 yards, and 5 touchdowns, contributing to the Longhorns' qualification to the college football playoff semifinals. His athletic performance was confirmed at the Combine, where he clocked an impressive 4.39 seconds in the 40-yard dash, demonstrating the speed he will certainly add to the Browns' offensive group. The Cleveland Browns coaching staff, led by the head coach, sees in Bond an opportunity to renew and enhance their receiving core, which already includes names like Jerry Jeudy, who made the Pro Bowl last season, as well as Cedric Tillman, Deontay Johnson, and DeAndre Carter. By adding Bond to the roster, the Browns not only bet on a fast piece but on a talent still little tested in the NFL, which can result in a more explosive offensive dynamic if the player manages to consolidate himself. The Browns fans' response has been mixed. While some show enthusiasm for the arrival of the young wide receiver, hopeful for an immediate impact, others express concern about the extrajudicial issue and how it may affect the club's image. The franchise's management bets on the message of renewal and focus on sports performance, emphasizing Bond's maintained innocence and his affirmed dedication in his public statements, where he expresses gratitude for the opportunity and total focus on football. Historically, the Cleveland Browns live a moment of reconstruction and search for competitive stability in the AFC North. The addition of Isaiah Bond, despite initial setbacks, can be seen as a bold and calculated move aiming to strengthen the receiver's position for the next season. If Bond manages to translate his athletic potential into effective contributions on the field, he could be a key piece in this team's evolution process. However, it is essential to observe how the off-field experience might influence his performance and relationship with the team. The young athlete declared he will learn from this situation to grow in wisdom, character, and faith, crucial elements for forming a resilient and committed professional. The coaching staff and player group support will be decisive for Bond to have a conducive environment for his development. At this year's NFL Combine, Bond showed scouts his athletic ability with a 4.39 second 40-yard dash, highlighting his speed and agility. This attribute will be essential to open opportunities in the Browns' offense, which needs dynamism to challenge opposing defenses quickly and efficiently. The combination of natural talent and personal maturation will be the keys to success in this new stage. For the Browns, this is a moment that can define the franchise's perception in the near future, showing courage to bet on a talent with complex stories but that can yield significant return on the field. His integration, performance, and posture will be closely monitored by the public and media, which adds even more pressure on Bond and the team in general. To finish, we must wait to see how Isaiah Bond adapts to the Browns' professional environment and if he will convert his potential into numbers that help the team advance during the season. What this episode reveals is how much professional sports and personal issues intertwine, directly influencing crucial decisions in today's football. My opinion is clear. Despite the controversy, the Browns made a bold bet and, if Bond manages to focus on football and stay out of trouble, it can be an important step to strengthen the roster and surprise in the season. But the pressure will be huge, and the team must be prepared to manage this complex situation. And you, fan, do you believe Isaiah Bond can overcome the past and become the piece the Browns need? Leave your comment. We want to know your opinion. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more straight and no-nonsense analysis about your team.